What's up, you guys? It's James Holt, and I'm back with yet another online business lesson that I've learned in the past 3 years while making over 100 grand in profits. Actually making 6 figures this year. But anyway, it's about the lessons I've learned. We're on number 11, and the lesson is as follows. It's actually about a myth, and the myth is you must own your platform. That's the myth. The truth is you must own at least one of your platforms. So there's this common myth online that you have to own your platform. People say this, especially bloggers, because they own their blogs, so it's easy for them to say. They say you have to own your platform, basically meaning social media is a bad way to start your business because Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they could shut you down at any point for any reason and you'd be screwed. There is some truth to that. However, first of all, I think most of us aren't at too much of a risk of getting shut down. A larger risk is that something changes in the algorithm and our views go down, or we get demonetized on YouTube, for example, or just the earnings go down on the platform. All those are far more likely to happen to most of us rather than getting shut down or banned completely. Unless you're really controversial, you're posting political stuff, you're posting stuff to get a reaction, you're trying to provoke people. Unless you're doing that, I think you're pretty safe on most of these social platforms, to be honest. However, there's still truth in the saying that you should own your platform. However, I don't think you have to own your platform. I just think you have to own one of your platforms. And that's a key distinction because I don't own my platform on Twitter. My Twitter could be taken away from me. My YouTube could be taken away from me. My Instagram account could be shut down. I don't own any of those platforms. However, all these platforms are just the place where I get attention and post content. So I post my content, I get people, I attract new people to my brand, but then I send them to my email list. And my email list is the platform I own. Nobody can take that away. Even if Aweber shuts me down, I've got a backup of my email list. I can still send emails to the people who want to hear from me. So I own that platform. I can reach a couple thousand people anytime I want via email, simply because I've built up that email list. I own that email list. Here's the thing though, it's very hard to build up a platform that you own from scratch. It's far easier to go on a platform, basically a social media site, that already has an audience, that already has users, and it's so much easier to tap into that user base and gain some of that attention through your content compared to building something up from scratch. Way harder. Basically, the only way to do it is either like word of mouth, public speaking, like actually going on stage and speaking and sending people to your email list. That can work. Or building up a blog like the old SEO route. But other than that, it's very hard to build up your own platform without using social media. And it's just, I don't think it's a smart way to do it. First you have to get attention, then you direct that attention to a platform you own. So first of all, I don't think you have to own every platform you're on. I don't think the old blogging advice that you have to own your platform, that social media is stupid for that reason. I don't think that's true. I think social media is a tool and it's a very effective tool, but you just have to realize that you are kind of at the whims of whoever owns the platform, meaning some multi-million or billion-dollar company like Facebook or Google. That's just the reality of it. You've got many benefits by posting on those sites, but there are also downsides. So there are also some drawbacks. That's just the way it is. I don't think that means you shouldn't use social media. In fact, I think social media, if you're trying to build a brand, is the best place to start because of that built-in user base that you can tap into for basically free in most cases. That's something you have to take advantage of. If you want to build a brand organically, free traffic sources like that are a huge plus. So that's the online business lesson for you today. Thank you very much for listening. If you found this useful, entertaining, or just perhaps you enjoy the sound of my voice, then please do like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. I'll be posting a couple more of these online business lessons over the next few days, so stay tuned for that.